Hey friends, we are on day 13 of 21 days of breath work, and I wanted to talk about grounding breath work today. Over the next 7 days of this practice, we're going to talk about the chakra system. So today we'll talk about the root chakra, which is the first chakra in our energy centers. And for those of you who don't know what chakras are, they're simply centers or balls of energy within our body. And if you've ever felt off kilter, unbalanced, find yourself daydreaming way too much, kind of in a non-productive way, or you're feeling overwhelmed or preoccupied, or even like that sense of I'm not safe, I have this instinct feeling where I don't feel safe in myself, in my own body. Not so much from a danger perspective, but just you don't feel that sense of safety and connection on the inside. It could essentially mean that our root chakra is imbalanced. Now, I don't go too deep into a lot of these chakras, and for those of you who have trouble kind of believing this kind of thing, I just ask that you create an open-mindedness for today and become more aware of how you feel and what your emotions are experiencing, and then connect that to this energetic piece. So the root chakra is located at the base of your spine, kind of in the perineum, up the three vertebrae of your lower spine. So essentially, like if you sit, your sits bones, like the middle of the bottom of your torso. And it's associated with the color red. So for today, I would encourage you to wear the color red. Or if you're ever feeling imbalanced in this energy center, eating red foods, breathing the color red, wearing red, it can only intensify the manifestation of the healing that you want to do. So breath work can be, it can be very simple. It can be very practical. It can be very educational, and it can be very spiritual and mindful and opening. So wherever you are in your journey, find what works for you. I have a lot of my clients and the people that I work with who are really tuned in to energy from the moon, from the sun, and from the breath is what we're learning. So we're going to take the next 7 days and talk about the chakras. So the first chakra is the root, and it has a security, a safety, and instinctual connection to it. So whether you're feeling kind of low in those areas or not, this is a great teaching for you just to feel a way to ground yourself. So what we'll do is we'll sit in a seated position. If you have the opportunity to get onto the floor, find a pillow or a blanket or a yoga mat and roll it up and put it under your butt, under your sits bones, and elevate yourself up just a little bit. We're going to sit with our back straight as always. And as we learn about these chakras, we'll understand the power of where they each reside in our body. And you'll notice that the spine is kind of the axis in which they turn or they spin or they congregate on. So it's really important to sit with an upright posture with our spine straight. It also helps to open the heart and to open the respiratory system. So we're doing a lot of functional things here by sitting straight. Heart open, your chin slightly tucked under, and begin to follow your breath inward. Breathing in and out through the nose. Using that belly breath to start you off. Just following the breath into the body. We want to harbor the internal awareness today and every day. Placing a hand on your belly if the practice is still new. Expanding the belly outward as you inhale, drawing it inward as you exhale. Now shifting your attention, friends, to the lower part of the tailbone or the very lower part of the spine, kind of in the middle of the body. And this is where we're going to bring our attention and our focus and our awareness to this root chakra. It's where we're going to feel life. We're going to feel connected. We're going to start to harbor this groundedness to the earth, or to the, to the depth of the inner part of the earth, nutrients and soil, the roots. So as you breathe inward and down, taking your attention and your concentration to this place of your body. And on the inhale, we're still focusing on the outward expansion of our belly because we're training our body to breathe with this belly space, but we're also drawing energy up from the bottom, from the earth, from the ground. So bringing the awareness that you're actually drawing nutrients. I don't know if any of you ever saw that movie Avatar, but it's kind of like, it's almost in the same concept that we're connecting, just like they connect tail to tail. We're connecting our root to the roots of the earth and drawing up the energy, drawing up the nutrition, the awareness, the insight. And you can manifest this in any way that you're called to. If you're working with a new goal or a new passion, a new relationship, a new workplace, whatever this feeling that you're feeling ungrounded in, you can start to bring this feeling of groundedness and connection into that particular situation. So connecting the breath, inhale to exhale, breathing from the belly, the lower part of the body, bringing energy up from the earth, and then bringing your attention back down into the earth as you exhale. And you're just finding this connection between inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, drawing up from the earth, but in with the awareness. And exhaling out into the earth and out with your awareness. If you feel called, try to see the color red as you inhale. Imagine the color of a stop sign or an apple. And focus as you breathe in. You're breathing in life and acceptance, safety, connection. And see the color red. And as you exhale, you just let that go. You let it all sink back into the earth. Maybe there's fear associated or discomfort. So the exhale is our letting go. Our inhale is our drawing in, and our exhale is our letting go. And so we can create this balanced breath between earth and body and earth. And as you recall from prior trainings, you might remember the need to take that deep breath in. So breathing in through the belly, up through the heart. And then releasing, and then coming back to belly breath. Breathing in earth, breathing in red, breathing in the affirmation, it's okay for me to be fully alive. Alive in this moment, alive wherever I am, no matter what's happening in life, it's okay. Feeling grounded, feeling connected, feeling secure in your body, in your heart, in your mind, in your life. So we're manifesting this idea, even if you don't feel like that's where you are. You're manifesting the concept that we can build a life that we want. We can create a mental, an emotional, a thought-provoking life that we want. And we draw it up through the spine, the bottom of the tailbone. If you're a moving person, you can kind of rock from the hips perspective, circling that motion, really moving the bottom of the tailbone, moving the bottom of that whole space, really activating the place at the bottom of the spine, the tailbone. Conscious breathing, connected breathing, belly breathing, and earth being. Always checking in with your body. Can you sit a little straighter? Going inward, friends, going inward and down and pulling up from the earth. We've got this connection that we're meeting right in the middle of the space of our root chakra. Breathing red. It's okay for me to be fully alive in this moment. Using the affirmations, I am or I feel. I am enough. Take a breath. I am safe. Take a breath. I am happy. Take a breath. Whatever you are in this moment, using the affirmation, I am what? What are you in this moment? And then I feel alive. I feel connected. I feel whole. I feel what in this moment? Rooting into the earth, rooting into the center of our being. We feel this flow, energy, prana, chi, whatever lineage you're following or that you're coming from. Explore your purpose, explore your breath, explore your connection. So coming from a place of a healing transformation, ask yourself the question, what do I sense? What is the sensation from this place? What new positive, life-enhancing thoughts are coming in this moment? In what ways do I feel awake? Mm. Rooting one last time, bringing your attention, pulling up from the earth into the body, breathing the color red. I am, I feel. As you begin to wiggle your toes, your fingers, blink your eyes open. Thank you yet again for another breath session here with me today. Breathe in this root chakra wherever you go today, whether you're sitting or you're standing, you're talking. Breathe down into the bottom of your being. Feel your connectedness, feel your groundedness, feel your feet on the floor. And remember that you're alive in this moment. Connect with the I am statements, connect to the I feel statements. And if you're ever feeling overwhelmed or disconnected or somewhat insecure, come back to the root, because this is where you're from. This is your life source, your essence. As always, sending questions and comments, posting them either below or via email, Erin@abreathofwellness.com. I thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you yet again tomorrow.